Hi. Well, this is a video about making a cane, and I'm making one for Pop Henry. And the wood I've used or chosen is cedar, and I cut it down earlier this past winter, and so it's been seasoning for over 6 months now. And so anyhow, it started out as the other end of this log, the thicker end, and you can see that. And then I had a thing called a beam machine I got from Northern Industrial Tools, and I cut the log into a beam and hauled it up. And this is another one that I did right here. You can see that that's close to a 4x4. The other one I made was quite a lot larger, and it was rough getting up here to the house. But anyhow, what I did is I cut a piece off of this log, or this beam, and I've used quite a bit of it already. As you can see, it's not that big. Not anymore. Like I say, I've made about 3-4 canes and some other things out of it, and a couple of crosses. But so what I did is I figured out how long I wanted my cane to be, and I came back and I cut the length off of this piece here. And then what I did from there is I took that thick stock, and the reason why I used a thick stock like that instead of going and getting a branch is because it has the heartwood in it. You can see the heartwood. Anyhow, and then I brought my piece over and I clamped it to my 2x4. And then what I did is I took my draw knife. This is a real old one. And anyhow, I planed it down with the draw knife. And I got it real close to my thickness that I wanted. And then I went and took my belt sander and put my belt sander into a vise, the handle into a vise, and turned it on. That's up over there by the cars. You won't be able to see it from here, but there that thing is. So anyhow, then I went and sanded it down. Well, first off, what I did too is I measured. I did kind of a thing on here to give me my diameter of what I wanted the cane to be. As you can see, this isn't going to be exactly straight, but that's part of its character too. I mean, it's straight enough, it's strong enough, it's good enough, it's really good. But anyhow, what I did is I set up the belt sander, and I used the belt sander as a bench sander, and I sanded this down to get me real close to the dimensions I wanted. So you can see some of my markings. That's where I had the top at, and I got a B on here for the bottom. And I don't have any outside calipers, so what I did is I took my my compass and I set it at my dimension, and I use that as an outside caliper. Doesn't give you an exact measurement, but it gets you pretty close. And so that's where we're at down to now. And this here that you keep seeing is going to be the handle. Now I'm going to take it from this end, because see that heartwood there? That's a nice size heartwood, and that runs right on down through here, and it gets smaller as it goes down. But what I'll do is I'll measure out probably about 9 inches, which is about that long, and I'll cut it off, and of course cut this stub off, and then I'll take the draw knife and I'll draw it down so I get it nice and round, probably all the way down to the heartwood on this end, and then try to keep it straight going down. you know, so it'll probably go pretty much like that. And then I'll sand that down, trying to keep it as round as I can. I'll probably do a mortise and tenon joint. I like the strength that gives you. I don't know if I'm going to do a round tenon or not. Probably will. A lot easier. And so that's where it's at right now. And what I'm going to do with this is, once I get the handle done, I'll glue it up. And then I'm going to draw on it. Right now I believe I'm going to draw out a vine on it and grape leaves, because this is going for pop. And I got this thing, it's really cool. Jesus said in the Bible that He is the vine, and without Him we are the branch, and without Him we can't do anything. So that's the significance behind the grapevine and the grape leaves. So anyhow, there you go. And once I get it further down and further done and some more work, I'll probably show you some work I'm going to do on the handle. You know, doing the draw knife and sanding a little bit on it. I need to get me a shaving bench made, but I don't have one, and I don't have, well, anyhow, I need to get one made up. And that's it for now. Bye.